This tutorial today is going to show you how to create a narrated PowerPoint that you can share um, with others, either via YouTube or during a cloud service. So this is a PowerPoint that I created for a parent presentation on the Common Core. Of course, you could start from scratch, but it's just easier to show how to insert some of the narrations using a PowerPoint that already exists. Now, you have to think about what kind of narration you want to do. Do you want to narrate the entire slideshow from start to finish, or do you want to narrate each individual slide and not treat the PowerPoint as a continuous movie? If you want to do that, adding a audio file is relatively pretty easy. You need to go into the menu of your PowerPoint where it says to insert, and you insert an audio. Now, you might have audio on file, and if you did, you could do this option, but if you want to record it right from PowerPoint, just choose to record the audio. You can give it a name, so I might say, we'll call this an intro, and I'll record my voice by clicking this. Hello and welcome to the Common Core Shifts. This guide will help parents better understand the Common Core and the changes that they'll experience in their children's education. Now I recorded that, and once I click save, this little audio icon is going to appear and I can drag it anywhere on the PowerPoint. Anybody viewing this PowerPoint then could click on the play button and hear their narration I just recorded. Hello and welcome to the Common Core Shifts. Now you can do that for each slide individually, so if you want people to spend as much time as they want on an individual slide and hear your narration over it, this would be one option. I'm going to go ahead and delete that right now. The other option is to actually go into the slideshow preferences of PowerPoint and to select record a slideshow. Now when you record the slideshow, it's important to note that you are recording the slide transition times, the times you're going to be spending on each individual slide, and also inserting your narrations over the slideshow as you're going through the recording. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say record slideshow now, and you'll see how the whole interface changes. So here I am in a preview, and if I start recording, which I am right now, it says current slide at 7 seconds. I can talk, and it's going to also record my voice as I'm going through this. I can advance my slides and continue to talk about this individual slide. Again, the longer I spend on this slide, the more my voice is going to be recorded. I can talk about this wonderful clip art and a teacher holding up her students or supporting her students. And basically I can continue talking on each individual slide and sharing my insight about whatever it is I want to talk about. I'm controlling the clicks, so I can stay on any given slide as long as I want and explain as long as I want. Of course, your students will watch this in movie format. They could play, pause, and record it, so if they were going a little bit too fast for them, they'd be able to slow it down and take it at their own pace. Once I'm done, I'm going to click Exit Slideshow, and it's going to ask me, do you want to keep this total time for the slideshow? Now, I've only talked 53 seconds, but of course you can go on as long as you wanted to. So I will click Yes. Okay, now if I go ahead and play the slideshow, so here I am in a preview, and if I start recording, which I am right now, it says current slide at 7 seconds. So as you can see, it was not only recording what I was saying, but it would start to transition through the slides. So again, that option is called Record Slideshow, and that's free if you want to play it as a continuous movie. Now you also think about how you want to share this. If you want to share it as a PowerPoint where people could click through the slides at their leisure and see it in the PowerPoint program, you'd probably want to share your narrations built in, and right now what I just recorded is saved in this PowerPoint, to a cloud service, or share it via email, or share it via a server. Just a refresher for those of you, I'm sure you know how to use this, but if I was going to use Google Drive, I could share it that way by simply going to upload the files, picking the file, which was this one, and then uploading it to my Google Drive. Once that would be saved, I would simply go into the file, and similar to us up here in the right corner, I would share the file, which would create a link that could easily email or put in a web page or put in a document and share with anybody who wanted it. The other option, going back to how you might want to share it, is if you want to share it like a movie, in the same way we were recording it while we were doing the rehearsing the slideshow or recording the slideshow, you could simply go to File, and you could save it as a movie, and it's going to save it to a movie format. You can place it on your desktop, you can place it anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on my desktop, and you can't see where it's going right now, but it is saving it as a .mov or a movie. What I can do then is I can simply upload that movie to YouTube or to any other service, and people can watch this whole slideshow with narrations in movie format. So just to show you how to quickly, if you create a YouTube video, you always have the upload icon here. When you click on that, it gives you the option to select a file locally stored in your computer. You can name it, you can give it a level of access. In this case, public would be everybody could see it. Enlisted would be that the link would only be visible if you had the link. Private, of course, this is just for you. And you can share with your students, put it on a web page, or whatever you want. So that is 2 ways to record narrations, either individually by slide or recording the whole PowerPoint as a singular slideshow. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope it gives you a chance to add kind of another dimension to PowerPoints that maybe you haven't yet explored.